Hi, this is Will with My Spiritual Clarity. Today's video is about creating healthy boundaries with the Helper's Paradox, and this is by understanding the Helper's Paradox. So the Helper's Paradox states that the more a person needs to help, the less able they are to help. So for my clients that are healers and coaches and therapists, they have a big gift to give to the world. It's a book to write, it's programs to launch, it's clients to work with, it's paradigm shifting, changing gifts to give, contributions to give to the world. But if they're constantly giving in to the need to help, they don't have the space to create their greater work in the world. Now, it doesn't mean that those smaller needs, in quotations, aren't valid. Your kids need you, your partner needs you, your family needs you. And with the Helper's Paradox, there's a lot of gray area. There's not a lot of black and white. This doesn't mean to stop helping or to stop giving, but it does invite you to explore how stuck in this paradox are you? How deep is that need to give, that knee-jerk response to give? Because once you address it, you'll have space to create what you really want to create. So for today's video, unlike most of my videos, I have notes because this can get a little convoluted, or it can seem very complicated, and it's easy to get off track. So once you have better boundaries, healthier boundaries, you can start being boundaries instead of doing boundaries, which I'm going to get into. With the Helper's Paradox, that need to help, setting boundaries becomes painful because you have a need to help. So a story that I'll share from my own life, when I was first beginning my energy healing practice, I created a lot of drama with my wife around the dishes. It was always my job to do the dishes and have the kitchen clean, and we had a lot of fights, a lot of disagreements about when should the dishes be done. And I was fighting for, well, not during the workday because I'm working, I'm trying to focus on this new business, and she was saying, yes, it would really help me if you did it during the workday because then by the time it comes time to make dinner, the kitchen will be clean, all this back and forth. But the dish drama was not about the dish drama, because once I identified that need to help, my need to be constantly available for my wife, and it wasn't just the dishes, it was friends coming over, family coming over, calls coming in, anything, I wanted to be always available. I had that need to help, that need to be available. And that was killing my boundaries. It was coming from the Helper's Paradox, but it was also killing my business. This new business I was trying to get off the ground, I couldn't grow because I was always available. And so because I was always, I had to look at, well, why might I be creating that? What belief could I have, or what could I be doing? Or an even better question is, what was I trying to stay safe from? And when I looked at that and I was trying to stay safe from my clients. I had this fear that I was going to be attacked by my clients. So the more clients I had, the better chance of getting attacked. So what was the best way to stay safe? Keep my business small. What was the best excuse to not have to work in my business? Arguing with my wife about the dishes. So once I saw that and I connected the dots and I was able to shift the energy on those and identify the specific limiting beliefs and clear those, we stopped arguing. We found a better solution for the dishes thing. It was no longer a drama, and my business started to grow again. So for you, if you notice that this need to help, that this need to be available is keeping you small, that you're playing small, you're not growing in the way that you'd like as a healer, have a look at this. For whom do you always need to be available or need to help? Who do you have that knee-jerk response? When they ask for help, you're just straight there instantly. And again, if your kid comes in, if you're working on your business, writing your book, your manuscript, your memoir, and your kid comes in bleeding, you don't say, oh, no, honey, I am dealing with the Helper's Paradox. I am not going to help with your bleeding leg. Of course not. You attend to the people that truly need you. But if it keeps coming up, if it's a chronic thing, if you're constantly putting your work aside or your needs aside, have a look at where is that need to help coming up and stopping you from growing the way that you could. So that's a little bit more about the Helper's Paradox and boundaries, because once you identify that connection, you'll start being boundaries instead of needing to do boundaries so often. So if you like this video, please do like down below, subscribe, and also we have the next half-day Helper's Paradox workshop coming up October 21st, and I'd love to see you there. If you'd like more information, please do comment below. I'll put a link down below in the description, and we'll hope to see you there. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.